You know, the overall emotions of playing in the Super Bowl, knowing that you're going to be part of it's great. I think the biggest thing is that once you're there and you're waiting to be announced and to run out in the field, you realize, wow, all those dreams I've had and thought of for so long, that they're about to come true. And those feelings of waiting for that introduction, they were everything I thought they would be. Well, a lot of things went through my head as I was standing in that tunnel waiting to get announced to go out there. You know, one is how emotional a lot of my teammates were, and which was a little worrisome. You're like, wow, you know, we're a little uptight here. It's not a good thing before the game. And the other end of it, how a lot of the players were just crazy with enthusiasm waiting for the game to start. So it was a great moment. And when they finally did introduce us, and I think we ran out in the field to New York, which we heard all during the year, it was a great moment. What stands out to me for the Super Bowl, I think, is the way it unfolded. All the 2 weeks of preparation that we had, getting ready to play the Denver Broncos, and all that we thought, everything we thought they were going to do, they actually did in the game. So I think that extra week of time, and of course the fact that we were a really good team, that the game played out almost exactly how the coaches thought it would. Sometimes what happens when you're a football player, I think, or a professional athlete, you just play. You don't think of what it really means 2 years from now or next week. You just play, do the best you can, and you adapt to what goes on. But, you know, I think the reaction a lot of people had to me when it was over, not only reporters, but when I got back to the hotel, I saw my family and a lot of friends, and even the owners of the Giants and everybody else. I think it started to sink in and goes, wow, this is a big thing. I'm glad we won this game. Well, I was the first one to say, I'm going to Disney World. No, I didn't think it would kind of turn out to be what it is. Everybody always asks, how did y'all do that? Well, when the game was over, they turned the camera to me, and I smiled and said, I'm going to Disney World, because two things. I was happy, and the other one was I couldn't believe I was actually doing something like that on the football field. But it's fun to look back and know I was the first one to do it, and still see to this day, a lot of years later, they're still doing it. I'm Phil Simms, and that's my Super Bowl snapshot.